I want the morning from A to Z. Love is always the energy. Love y'all equally. Wherever you might be, might be. In a Georgia University. I'm on the morning. From A to Z. Love is a dawning. Hi. I'm on the morning. From A to Z. Love is a dawning. Love you all equally. Morning. From A to Z, love is a dawning. Love you all equally. I'm on the morning from A to Z. Love you all equally wherever you might be. In a Georgia University. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, yeah. Mhm, mhm. Yes. Well, giving thanks in this morning, this thing is the gratitude. You know what I mean? Yes, gratitude. You know, one of the associated energies of love. Golden. Yes. Golden, golden, golden. Giving gratitude, giving thanks, giving thanks to life. Showing gratitude. You see what I mean? Yes. Showing gratitude. Showing your appreciation. Showing the fact that you care. And repaying. You see what I'm saying? Yes. The investment in you. So the fact that my life was created. Yes, and I'm feeling it and living it. I give thanks, It's a drive life into the modern day plantation. Love is always a vibration. We're one human nation. Oh, Lord, yeah. I'm on some morning, yeah. From A to Z, love is a dawning, yeah. And it's the energy, really what's burning, yeah. Hey, what's going on, my people? I love it. You see how it's there? Yeah, it's dark and you can barely see me. Yet still, the energy is pushing out. You see what I mean? Yes, so it's really the energy. We use the technology, to facilitate the energy. But the energy, if the human energy is not there, then forget it. So the human energy is the greatest. And all of other man's technology comes secondary. What we say it again, the human energy is the greatest. Yes, the love energy, particularly. And all of man's technology comes secondary. Aye, yes. So we honor the technology, we respect the technology, but then we praise Jah. You see what I mean? Yes, glorify Jah Almighty and give thanks to Jah Almighty for life. Because life supersedes all. Yes, human life. And the fact that with human life, and then we send it sequentially to every life, because the life of the trees, the life of the birds and the bees, and all the animal categories. You understand? And that's why we encourage people, ourselves, to go and live naturally as we possibly can. Because then when we live as naturally as we possibly can, then we're preserving life in its totality. Yes, because then we stop killing the cows and the hogs and the goats and so on and so forth. And we fully would have understood Mother Nature. That's what we're trying to achieve here. Love energy, me say, my people. And this morning the chant will be, you know what I mean? Listen what I'm saying, my good Lord, giving thee thanks for life and everything else. So the quick rant quickly about thanks and gratitude really is that gratitude, showing the appreciation and the love and being aware that there are a lot of things that we should be giving thanks for. You know what I mean? And this is what the chant is going to be about. So quickly, hear this thing roll now. Hear how giving thanks and giving gratitude and showing gratitude can really help you, my people. The healing of the mind, as we talk about. This is the love rant, and then we're going to do the love chant later on, real quick after this. So when you give thanks, so a lot of times, me myself included, because we're one humanity, this is the perfect imperfection. right? So it's not about perfection. It's just an understanding and that we are one human connection. See? All right. So when we're giving thanks, a lot of times we find ourselves not being aware of the things that we need to give thanks for. You know what I mean? Or how fortunate we are. And sometimes we get caught up in the external so much that when there are things that, you know, we perceive them as not going for us. For example, that we're in a relationship that's about to be ended. We're in a relationship that's actually causing problems because of its volatility and a lot of conflicts within it, right? We're getting fired from a job. We're losing a house. We have so many bills to pay. All these kinds of things, and on and on and on and on. Life challenges outside of self. And when these things are happening, we get stressed out and we think that life, a lot of us sometimes think that, you know, we tend now to want to think that life is the worst. And then we're so much panicking and, you know, having all kinds of anxiety and depression. And at that same time, these individuals, a lot of us individuals, at these same times when we think that life is the worst, you know, we're forgetting the closeness, we're forgetting the importance and the sanctity and the sacredness and nature of life. Because a lot of times in those situations, we still have life. That's the number one. We still have health, which is the closest to life. You know what I mean? Because that's targeting life, that's attacking and threatening life. And so when we allow ourselves that way, a lot of times we're on the edge and we're getting panicky. And then all of a sudden, you know, we have a lot of bills to pay. We just recently probably lost a job or so on. And then we're thinking, man, life is the worst. And we're just being prisoner of the moment. And then you end up, for argument's sake, and those of you who would have lived long enough like myself, find yourself now with an additional problem like, say, a headache, you know, an infection, you know what I mean, probably diabetes related, you know, blood pressure, stroke. And then you realize that losing the job or these bills to be paid or the relationship problem that you had or the car that met in an accident that you don't have and you have to take the bus now, that was really insignificant compared to your health problem that you have now developed, and it's now added to that. And then all of a sudden your focus is now shifted to that health problem that you have, and you realize that the car is still at the garage. Yes, not functional. You realize that your divorce is still there, and all of a sudden it's not a problem anymore because the headache or the stroke that you have in the hospital now, God forbid, is now the problem because your life is now on the line. And then even then, if you're even more aware, you will realize that there is still a reason to give thanks. Because even though you're sick and you're on death's bed or you're on your sick bed, you still have life. The single most important precious gift you have. So we say, whilst there's life, there is hope. And we say, Jah, never give us more than we can bear. And we don't say, please practice my people not to just say these things, but to know these things are truisms. These things are spiritual gems. Yes, whilst there's life, there's hope. Life is the single most precious gift. Yes, yes, my people. Eh, we're one humanity, you know. I would just ranting this morning, you know, and then we're going to do the chat now, you know. Yes, man. So, you see how they're one of the same, because even when we're talking about giving thanks, then ultimately what we're giving thanks for is life. We can't get it twisted. But we're also giving thanks for the many little different things that would comprise this life of ours. But we can't get distracted, and we shouldn't get distracted. and be prisoner of the moment with other issues out there. Be concerned about them, but don't be too perturbed about them and panic about them, because while there's life, there's hope. So there's always, once you have this life, there's always a reason to be thankful, to be grateful, regardless of what's going on. Because life is the single greatest gift. And the one additional thing I would have to say, if you could, and if it were possible, really, my people, talk to the people who would have had their lives and now would have lost them. They're not here with us today. You have yours, I have mine. Sure. God bless. God Almighty, give thanks and praises to the divine. So we say at about now, chanting time, chanting time. Yeah, man. Blessings and love it up. Is the energy, please. Oh, la, 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 oh, la, oh, la, 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 la. Giving thanks, it heals the soul and heals the mind. Believe it or not. Yes, healing of the mind. Oh, la, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Aye, aye, aye. So the chant go this morning. Oh, la, 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 oh, la, oh, la, 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 la. Yes, man. Listen what I saying, me good Lord. Listen what I saying, me good Lord. Listen what I saying. I to you I'm praying. Giving the thanks each and every day. In every way. To you I pray, to you I say, to you I pray. Listen what I see. Good Lord, give her up life to you I pray. I get me selector. How it gonna man? Listen what I send me, good Lord. To you I'm praying, me good Lord. Listen what I saying. Sure. To you I'm praying. Mm. Giving the thanks each and every day. In every way. To you I pray. To you I say. To you I pray. Listen what I say. Good Lord. Give her a plan to you I pray. Good Lord, guide us in every way. Good Lord, keep my faith so I don't go astray. Good Lord, listen now what I got to say. Yeah. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Giving the thanks each and every day, in every way. To you I pray, to you I say, to you I pray. Listen what I say. Good Lord, give her a flash to you I pray. Good Lord, guide I in each and every way. Good Lord, give I faith so I don't go astray. Good Lord, listen now what I got to say. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. In me going out and me coming in me working out, me daily living I see people all about trying to get in. Help me when in doubt, even when me struggling, keep me going never out. And when me suffering, keep me going, then road to you heavens within. You are my only hope, always ever win. Please keep me walk, with you I'll ever win. Giving the thanks each and every day, in every way. To you I pray, to you I say, to you I pray. Listen what I say. Good Lord, give her up life to you I pray. Good Lord, guide I need and every way. Good Lord, give I faith so I don't go astray. Good Lord, listen now what I got to say. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Good Lord, you always stay true, all the way through. All when them hate you, be right and forsake you. You're great, so I'm great too. In you, my faith true. No matter what they say and what they do, you I pray to, night and day too. In every form and shape and way too. You're one with nature. Your love is so sure. Your love is so pure. No love greater. Give her up life. Give her up love. Yeah. Sure. Give her up life. Give her up life. Giving thee thanks each and every day in everywhere. To you I pray, to you I sing, to you I pray. Listen what I say. What I say, my people. Good Lord, give her a life to you I pray. Good Lord, guide and each and everywhere. And good Lord, give I faith so I don't go astray. Good Lord, listen now what I got to say, yeah. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Blessings, yes. Cuidate, take care. Dios te bendiga, blessings. Bendiciones, blessings. Dios te bendiga, Jabi with you. Vida laga laga, vida long life. Blessings. Love is love in any language. Love the item from A to Z, my people, sisters and brethren alike. Love is the greatest energy ever. So, until then, forward ever, backward never. Better be wise always than clever. You see what I mean? Love is always the endeavor. Until then, hasta mañana. Rasta, love is the energy. Take care. Not an iteration of the love drive into tomorrow the plantation. Love is always the vibration. One human nation, we say. Love, energy. I.